Mr. Chairman, the Secure Foundation congratulates you on your election to the chair, and we are highly confident that under your able leadership, the subcommittee will make progress on all the important agenda items before us. Mr. Chairman, distinguished delegates, on behalf of the Secure Foundation, I appreciate this opportunity to present an update on the Foundation's work since February 2021 in support of the aims of the Scientific and Technical Subcommittee. The Secure Foundation focuses its activities on three primary themes: ensuring the long-term sustainability of outer space activities, fostering the development of sound space policy and law, and enhancing the use of space technology and international cooperation to support human and environmental security on Earth. SWF welcomes the consensus decision reached at the 62nd session of this committee on the adoption of the preamble and 21 consensus LTS guidelines developed by this subcommittee. We believe these guidelines represent an important step forward to preserve outer space as a stable and safe domain for peaceful exploration and use by all states. We encourage states to voluntarily report their implementation successes and challenges as a way to promote wider implementation of the guidelines. Our staff continue to deliver presentations on the LTS guidelines at various governmental and non-governmental fora around the world as our contribution to raising awareness of this important work of the committee. We also welcome the decision taken at the 62nd session of the subcommittee to continue the work on LTS through the establishment of a new working group under a 5-year mandate, and we stand ready to support this new working group however we can. In June of 2021, Secure Foundation organized and hosted the third Summit for Space Sustainability, a 3-day high-level event focused on developing solutions for space sustainability. Like so many other organizations, we had to adapt our summit format due to the global pandemic. However, the virtual platform allowed us to reach a wider audience than ever before. We are pleased to announce that the 2022 Summit for Space Sustainability will be co-hosted by Secure World Foundation and the United Kingdom Space Agency, and will be held as an in-person event from June 22nd to 23rd, 2022 in London, England. We cordially invite all delegations to attend. More information is available at the website swfsummit.org. This year marks the 5th anniversary of the publication of SWF's Handbook for New Actors in Space, which we unveiled at the subcommittee 5 years ago. In order to extend the reach of this resource, we have since produced several translations. In 2019, in partnership with the Mexican Space Agency, we launched a Spanish language version of the handbook at this subcommittee. This year, we are happy to announce we're releasing both Chinese and French language editions of the handbook. Electronic versions of all editions are available for free download on the SWF website. Over the course of the coming year, we'll be working on a new version of the handbook and would welcome suggestions from delegates on any changes or updates for our second edition. SWF has also included its role helping to lead the Consortium for the Execution of Rendezvous and Servicing Operations, or CONFERS, which is continuing to develop best practices and standards for commercial satellite servicing activities. In 2021, CONFERS published an updated version of its guiding principles and recommended design and operating practices. The International Organization for Standardization's Draft Standard 24330 on satellite servicing continued to make progress, and we began internal work on a new standard on satellite refueling interfaces. CONFERS currently has more than 50 members from 10 countries, and this year announced that we have created a new category for government agencies to join CONFERS as members. More information on how to join CONFERS can be found on the website satelliteconfers.org. A technical presentation on CONFERS with more details will be delivered later during this meeting. We have also continued our efforts to address orbital debris and improve space situation awareness, data sharing, and collaboration. Last September, we once again partnered with the Maui Economic Development Board to hold the 9th annual Advanced Maui Optical and Space Surveillance, or AMOS, dialogue as a hybrid event in conjunction with the AMOS conference. Last year's dialogue focused on using blockchain and other technologies to improve trust and transparency and international SSA data sharing. SWF also once again co-organized the AMOS Policy Forum, which included a discussion on large satellite constellations and right-of-way in space. Finally, SWF is proud to announce a new online resource called the Satellite Dashboard, which aims at providing more transparency and awareness of close approaches between satellites in geostationary orbit. The dashboard was developed in partnership with the Center for Strategic and International Studies and the University of Texas at Austin. It uses publicly available SSA data from multiple sources to automatically detect when two satellites in GEO are predicted to come close to each other, and provides tools to analyze the event. The dashboard can be found at satellitedashboard.org and is free to use. Mr. Chairman, distinguished delegates, the Secure World Foundation looks forward to continuing to support the Committee's efforts to achieve and sustain the continued peaceful uses of outer space. Thank you for your kind attention.